I've just realised I basically blend in with my chair. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I know a lot of you who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you know if I'm next doing another Q&A, you can ask me a question because you'll be subscribed and you'll know when I upload. It's been about a year since I did the last Q&A. I think the last one I did was when I reached 1,000 subscribers, which was end of April, I think. So literally a year, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I just thought we would do an old-fashioned Q&A. Okay, the first question is, what thing are you most proud of doing this quarantine? Can be something big or small. I think so far anyway, because we don't know how long this quarantine, lockdown, stay-at-home thing is gonna last. I think at the moment, I would say I'm really proud of all the photos that I've taken, like the photography I've done, the self-portraits, the photos of Chris that I took. Like, I'm really happy with them. I've always had a passion for photography. I did it a lot more when I was like in my teens, and then when I realized that I wanted to go into film production more than photography, it kind of became like a back burner rather than even a hobby. I didn't really do it that much at all. And yeah, ever since I kind of joined TikTok in like January, and I saw lots of experimental things in photography, like people were sharing videos of them doing really cool things with cameras and stuff. I really got back into photography, and since being in isolation, I've really experimented with like things around my flat and yeah, self-portraits and lighting gels and different lighting techniques. So I think my photos that I've taken are some of the things that I'm really proud of. The next question is, how are you? Right now, I'm okay. I felt a little bit down this morning. I don't really know why. I felt a bit grumpy. I do find that with being in lockdown and everything that's happening, my mood is changing constantly. Like, I'll wake up and I'm like feeling really happy, and then literally like the smallest thing or like not even anything will just make me instantly switch and I'll be in such a bad mood. So yeah, I'm all right at the moment. How are you? Let me know in the comments below. How has life been leaving uni compared to what you thought it would be? I actually made a video all about this sort of thing, so definitely go check that out if you want a more detailed answer. I think the first year was very tough. So I'm 2 years out of uni. Past year, so the second year has been a lot more easier, but the first year was very difficult in terms of like money. You know, me and Chris were living together for the first time and paying rent. Like, I wasn't living at home, which I would not recommend. Go live with your parents if you still can. We were living in a rented flat, so I had to make money to pay rent, and I was finding it very difficult as a brand new freelancer, and trying to get into the film industry was very hard. And like, I knew it was going to be hard when I left uni. I had no expectations of me being like, yeah, I've finished uni, I know everything, I'm going to get such a good job. I know people who were like that, but I was never like that. I was very realistic. I am very realistic. So I knew it was going to be difficult, but I tried my best and I am getting places. I mean, obviously with lockdown at the moment, I literally can't do my job, which is a nightmare because money. I think my hard work is showing, and the companies that I work for keep bringing me back. So that definitely shows that I'm doing well, I think. But yeah, I knew it was going to be difficult. And originally when I left uni, I wanted to get a full-time job in a production office, and I had like 5 or 6 interviews and I got offered like 3 jobs, but I was really enjoying freelancing, so I actually turned them all down. I thought it'd be a lot more difficult to get a full-time job, whereas it kind of wasn't. I could have got a full-time job if I wanted a full-time job. Do you like to travel? Yes, I do. Obviously, I can't do it at the moment. I mean, in May, I was meant to be going to Disneyland Paris for my birthday, and we've had to reschedule that, hopefully for September now, which I'm so gutted about. I'm still very sad that I can't go for my birthday, but it is what it is. We've all got to stay safe, stay indoors, wash your hands. But yes, I do enjoy traveling. I went to Barcelona with Chris, my boyfriend, in January for his birthday, and I literally said to Chris this morning when I was doing my makeup, where's the next place we should go to once this is all over? So yes, I do enjoy traveling, and if you want to see any of my videos that I've made whilst I've been on holiday and stuff, I'll leave a link to the playlist for all my travel vlogs and videos. What languages do you speak? Just English fluently, and then I know quite a bit of Spanish. The only problem I have is being able to hold a conversation. And this is a problem that I had when I was learning it in secondary school. So I can speak it, I can read it, I can write it. Actually, I don't know if I can write it anymore, but I used to be able to write in Spanish. But if I was to have a conversation with a Spanish person, I would not be able to hold that conversation, but I can say phrases in Spanish, which is useful if I'm in Spain. I also know a little bit of French, but very, very little. My friend has asked, how are you so pretty? It's not true, I am not. I am just regular. Like, I've got a little bit of makeup on today, but like when I am full face of makeup, I do think I look pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna hype myself up. I look good when I have a full face of makeup. It is true, but it's all makeup. It is all lies. I am a catfish. It's all fake. I'm not naturally pretty. I wish I was, but it's all lies. It's all makeup. Yeah, it's just a makeup skill. What's gonna be the first thing we plan to do together once lockdown is over? Oh, that depends when lockdown is over, let's be honest. I mean, for all I know, the first thing we could be doing is going to Disneyland for my birthday in September. I hope it's not, because I would like to see you before September, Coral. Probably day drinking in like Tonight Josephine or like bars in London. Let's be honest, that is something we do quite regularly and I miss that. So I think let's go to all our favorite bars, let's get drunk, let's get loads of our friends together and yeah, just have a great time. What is one thing that you miss the most? Is there something you value more now? Yes, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how important it is to have a garden / outdoor space. It's been very sunny and rather hot the past few days and we have no balcony in our new flat, we have no garden. We don't even have like a front garden. We live on a main road. So if we were like to sit outside our flat, it would just look a bit weird. Although I have been tempted. I did post a picture on Instagram of me sat by our window because that is literally the only space we can, you know, get air and enjoy the sun. So yes, I very much value gardens and outdoor spaces and my freedom to be able to go outside. Like just having no freedom to go to the shops, even if I don't want to buy anything, just to have a look around. It's actually insane. Like, I can't believe we don't have that freedom right now. So yes, just having space outside and the freedom to go outside is something that I very miss and I will value forevermore after this is over. Did you learn something new about yourself in the last few weeks that you didn't know before? I really like that question. I wish I had an answer. Let me think about this for a minute. I want to come back to that. I'm going to come back to that question. Do you have a face routine? I assume that means like skincare routine. Sort of, not really. I know it's bad, but I don't have like an incredibly like good skincare routine. Just like when I have a shower, I use the simple face wash. And then I'll also use, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the squirty one. I'll put pictures up here. And then I do have the simple toner as well, but I don't tend to use it that often. And then at least once a week, I try and use this face mask, which is like the L'Oreal clay mask or something, which is really nice. And I got it really cheap off Amazon. Highly recommend. If the squad were to go on a group holiday, where should it be? I mean, hopefully most of us are now going to be going to Disney together, like in September. So me, Coral, Ollie, and Kieran are all going together. So that's 5 out of like, what, 7 of us? So that's quite good. Hopefully Kim, you might be coming as well. Who knows? If anyone else wants to join out of the squad, please do come. It will be great. But besides that, I think literally just anywhere, anywhere hot that has a pool that we can get drunk and have a few drinks and play a few games and just enjoy the sun and each other's company. I think it doesn't matter where we are, as long as we're together, we'll have a great time. Steak or linguine? Steak, 100%. Chris makes a great steak, I'm not even gonna lie, it's so good. And we do love a few good steak restaurants in London. We don't eat that much meat anymore, but steak is one that I have to have. And now going back to that previous question of, did you learn something new about yourself in the last few weeks that you didn't know before? I would probably have to say my creativity has surprised me in terms of my photography. So going back to the previous question about something I'm proud of, all the photos that I've taken, I think I have been really creative in the ways that I have taken the pictures and the things that I have used. People tell me I'm a creative person, and I think aspects of me are creative, but like in my day-to-day job and the job that I want to do, it's not creative, it's more of a logical thing. Like I want to be a producer, someone who organizes shoots and stuff. So it's less creativity, more organizing and logistics of things. Taking those photos of Chris and of myself, I've had so much fun like setting everything up and like testing new things. I think I've surprised myself in terms of my creativity with photography, and I hope it continues. And oh my gosh, the stuff I did with the bedsheet, I absolutely love. That was so much fun, and I want to take pictures of like somebody else using a bedsheet because it was a lot of fun, just quite hard to take it off myself. So yeah, I think I'd say my creativity has surprised me. So that's the end of this Q&A. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up because it means a lot to me. Let's see how many thumbs up we can get on this video. Leave any comments that you have in response to my answers in the comments because I love reading comments and responding to everyone. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye everyone!